So, real quick, my guy, run me through December for you. December, was that a month where you were focusing on anything specific? Did it feel like a good month, a bad month? Don't necessarily refer to the data. I want you to kind of hear what your overall thoughts were on the month for yourself.
All right, so in December, I was like trying to get my bat speeds up, but then that kind of brought in like a problem. I was going like this, so then we've been working on that, me and my dad.
Nice. And what have you been doing for that?
You know, like the little like clip thing with the ball. We
Mm-hmm.
made one of those.
Nice.
Yeah,
How's that been working?
good.
Love to hear that, dude. Love to hear that. Anything else on December?
Not really.
Nice. Now, before we get into this, run me through again. What did you get on your exit velocity at your testing day at Slimers?
81,
And you said that was the best in what age group?
12U.
Well done, sir. All right, now let's get into the stuff that we did here.
Okay.
Bat speed, right around where it's kind of been a little bit. We've had some faster ones back in August. I did adjust the scale on this though to only filter and try and just do the ones in here rather than your guys's as well. I see that you label the bats phenomenally. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
And so I tried to separate it out just a little bit so that way we could get what is it off of like long distance machine kind of thing.
Yeah.
So if you were looking at the numbers, you're like, that doesn't seem right. Like his was way higher. That's why.
Yeah, totally.
So average wise, right around there. But I didn't do that until like I think I started doing that in October.
And I got a new bat.
And a new bat.
The drop 10 to a drop 5.
Shoo!
That's kind
Back
of
to the
what's
drop
happening
8.
too. Is the August and September was a drop 10.
Okay.
Then he went to drop 5 for these 3 months because of his middle school bat, and then January they're probably gonna jump because he's at a drop 8. So like that kind of slide.
The little back and forth action.
Yeah.
Man. Well, good thing we're here to work on it.
Yeah.
Good job. All right. Rotation wise, did a good on the max. Average drop to hair. Understandable with what we were talking about. Bat path wise, VBA did have an adjustment, so we were a little bit flatter throughout our process. So like bat here rather than bat having like a little bit more of an angle. Would like to see it kind of get back to that angle a little bit more. So more in that like 25, 30-ish kind of range for you right now. Does that work for you?
Mm-hmm.
Beauty. Any questions on blast motion aspect?
No.
Beauty. Moving on to Rapsodo. We did see some nice increases on our average. I'm a big fan of that, dude. Big fan. Top base, had some higher ones on the pass, but it's not like it's dropping like 6 miles an hour or anything like that. It's dropping a couple here or there. I'm not upset by that at all. All right. And at some point, I can pull up exactly when. In one of these months, I think we also did like a 75 day too. You remember that at all? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I'll pull her up. Let's see. We did have a 75 day at some point.
Instead of.
95.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
I was-
Yeah, we did 75 in November. 75 in September.
And it went up even more.
Yeah.
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 Oh my gosh. Maybe it was the wrong.
Yeah. Talking about his weight increase.
I just measured. I was 101. Big bowl of ramen before I came here.
Big guy. Big guy. So not upset by these necessarily too much. All right, like I'm all right with where they're at. Like I said, big fan of us getting an 81 at Slammers. And this is why, like, I would much rather have it be that way, where in here maybe the numbers are lower, and all of a sudden you get out into the real world, and it's like, wait, I can hit a ball this hard? Oh my gosh, I didn't know. Rather than me being like, Chase, you're hitting the ball like 80 miles an hour, 75 miles an hour, 90 miles an hour, and you go to test, and it's like, 72, 63. It's like, wait, that's not right. So I'd much rather have it like be that way, and that's why like when I got guys complaining like the balls are dead, I don't care. Like that is okay. I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so I'm a big fan of where you're at with those. All right. Horizontal launch angle. So that's 0 is going to be second base. Left field line will be -45. Right field line will be +45. Rapsodo does it differently. You'll see like a 15L and a 15R when you're looking at their reports.
Left, right.
Yes, sir. So I just adjusted 15L for me is just -15, essentially. So right now we're kind of getting a little bit back more up the middle. I'm a big fan of that. It's not that I want every hitter to be more pull side or I want every hitter to be more oppo side. I like a nice like -5 to +5 kind of range, -10 to +10, like somewhere in there where you can't go backside, you can't go pull side, you can't go up the middle. That's what I'm liking. Now, when we do get to top 8 though, that is where I do want to see a little bit more pull side.
Yeah.
So you have been doing that more so than what we were here. So here we were, when you did hit the ball hard, it was more backside. And that's where I think we are going to see this EV drop. So instead of you getting the barrel out front and like driving the ball to the right side, I think we got a little bit too much backside kind of living. And so when we're backside, point of contact deeper, your bat hasn't had enough time to essentially build into that bat speed.
All right.
So that's why on the top 8th numbers, I would like to see that be a little bit more pro side. So for you, probably like a 5. If your average is going to be the -7, have it be a +5 kind of thing. Same page?
Mhm.
Beauty. Let's go to over here. This is a number that I do really like, but I do want to have an asterisk with it and kind of go over it a little bit more. Okay. So ropes percentage is us, I believe, going to be 5 to 15 launch angle and a top 8th exit velocity. All right. So you did that 7% of the time comparative to 4.4 the previous month. Now we have had a higher month with that, but like I said, we'll kind of dive into the numbers a little bit more.
Mhm.
Bombs percentage, so that's going to be when you're 15 to 25 and a top 8. We were at 18.6% there, so way higher than this number. Big fan. Again, I'm going to go over that here in a second though. And this is just anytime the percentage of you hitting a ball top 8 or harder. Okay, so 51.2, more than half. Good. Understanding what it's looking at though. Context is very important when you're looking at numbers. You notice how your top 8th dropped about 3 miles an hour?
Mhm.
So what could be possible is that you have 25% of those hits that if this number was higher, some of those numbers would have made it within that threshold. Okay. So do I like the fact that more than half of your hits were hit really hard? Yes. Our definition of hitting it really hard, though, just changed from what it was in November to December.
Yeah.
Standard kind of lowered a little bit. So that's why I think you're going to see that massive jump in the hard hit percentage. Now, if our exit velo top 8th increased or stayed the same, and then this number skyrocketed like it did, that's when it's like, hey, everything's rainbows and butterflies. Kind of a good and a bad, give or take. Bittersweet kind of thing. Does that make sense? Do you have any questions on any of this aspect?
Nope.
Beautiful. I'm going to do that. All right, now we're at smash factor. So full swing does track smash factor. Okay.
All right.
Now, smash factor is just essentially how well you're converting bat speed into exit velocity. So 1.3 is going to be average. A 1.5 is going to be spectacular. A 1.1 is going to be the opposite of spectacular.
Yeah.
Now, full swing, what I like about it is it looks at the smash factor per hit. So every swing you can see, or every hit you can see what your smash factor is. That's when we're trying to have everything like a 1.3 or higher. When you're looking at this data, like let's use November as an example. Okay, so your average, your smash factor on your average bat speed and your average exit velocity was a 1.23, which is below a 1.3.
Mhm.
But then your top 8 smash factor was a 1.43. So way higher than 1.3. If we were to average out 1.23 and 1.43, we're pretty much right around that 1.3 number. So I want to just kind of walk you through that. So that way I don't want you to look at the 1.43 and be like, that's way higher than 1.3. That means I'm amazing. You are amazing. Okay. But it's looking at it kind of a little differently. Does that make sense? And then this is just saying how many sessions we had on Rapsodo, or that we used Rapsodo for, just so that way you kind of have an idea of the numbers and how quote unquote stabilized the database is. Height wise, I didn't get a height for you in December. I think I had a bounty on your head. If you notice that there's a board over there. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna probably say, what do you know how tall you were today?
5'4.5", about.
What was that? 64.
I was tall.
There we go. Boom. We'll do that then. Find a little average.
Boom.
Dude, you are growing like a weed, Sonny.
Yeah.
Like a weed. How tall, or how much did you weigh again today? 10.
101.7, I think.
Nice. Look at that, my guy. Up 8 pounds since November.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Do you think that?
Challenge is working. He's eating a lot more food.
Yeah.
Ooh! Love that.
Yeah.
That leg guard looks even better though.
No.
Might have to. So there is a way with how much weight you're gaining, how much bigger you're getting. We might have to resize that at some point. I did read technically you could put it back in like some boiling water and it'll loosen back up and then reseal. So there's that. Or you could just win the challenge again next year.
Yeah.
Shucks. Do you have any questions on any of this, sir?
No.
Okay. Let's go to here. Let's see how we're doing with our goals.
This?
Do you remember doing this?
Yeah.
Okay. So our goal weight by February was 98 pounds. Now we're on track for that. Well, you're beyond on track for that. Don't stop.
Yeah.
Keep going. Okay. Because then we got 105. Imagine if you get to 105 instead of getting it to by August of 2026. Imagine if you got there by like February. We're like 6 months above plan.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Do you know what that does for us?
Makes me stronger.
It makes you stronger, and when let's say we were 90 in November, okay, then we were 95, then 100, then 105. Originally, you were trying to get to, what did we say? You're essentially trying to get to this spot by February, which then means this was on pace for August. Imagine if you get here now.
I can do that. Just gotta eat more ramen.
There you go. Love that. Now we can reevaluate our goal. Instead of trying to be at 105 by August, how much weight have you gained in just 3 months?
8.
Okay. So imagine if we keep doing that by August. That's another 16 pounds. Now we're looking at, what was that, 121 by August? And now 121 wasn't even your goal till 2027.
That's in a long time.
And you're already starting to blow that out of the water. Now that means all of these numbers can just slide way up here. So instead of trying to get to 140 by 2028. Now we might be at 140 by like 2027, February.
Yeah.
That just puts you on pace for everything else to just be way better.
Yeah.
So great job.
Thank you.
I don't want to make it to where we are overshooting. I also don't want to make it to where we're undershooting. I think you did an amazing job of evaluating originally when we put these goals together. But this is also a cool time where we can start to almost kind of reevaluate them as well.
Mhm.
So I don't want to reevaluate till we get to February, and it's locked in that we are above the weight that we were trying to get to.
Okay.
Okay. Then next month when we do our data breakdown, we'll redo these goals for us.
All right.
As long as we're above track. How's that sound?
Good.
Money, Bubba. All right, now let's build together a little practice plan for us.
Check.
Boom. I'll let you get set up. Boom. There you go. You write righty?
Yeah.
Smart man.
What do you write?
Righty. You just don't want to be an ink smudger. You write with your left hand, everything just drags with your wrist.
My whole life smeared all down the arm.
It's my new favorite slang word for lefties, just ink smudgers.
Yeah.
All right. Let's look back at this. And we'll go back to that. All right. So, what are some things that you are wanting to see yourself improve upon? Is there anything that is jumping out at Chase as like, ooh, I want to do this or I want to focus on this?
Execute on bat speed.
Okay, I like it. I like it. So, I don't think, have we done bats, tools, and variables before? I think this is going to kind of be an introduction. So this is what all my high school guys, all the high school guys come over, they essentially build their own program. Now, once we do day-to-day, I essentially will go through and I'll give them, like, let's say 4 or 6 bats to pick from. And then whenever they come in, they just pick from like that menu. You'll pick like a tool. You'll pick a variable that day. I'll give you options of what I think will be good for you to use. And then when you come in here or when you're at home training, you can then do those specific drills, tools, variables, yada, yada, yada.
Yada
Yada, 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 yada. All right. I think so. Exit velo and bat speed is what we want to work on.
Yeah.
Okay. Bats wise. Let's go power trainer.
Yeah.
Are there any bats that you specifically would like to have in your program? Whether I have them here or you have them at your house.
A power trainer. I like the short one, the 30.
Okay. Throw that on there.
So short.
Short. Little shorty Magoo.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Kind of looks like a mic.
Money. Let's see here. Trying to think of what youth ones I have. Let's go air attack.
Here.
I'll show you. And then, do you have a phone, Chase?
No.
No, that's where your dad will take a picture of this, so that way you guys have this available anytime you come in the future, anytime you're at home or anything like that. I don't need you to necessarily memorize these, but we will get a picture for you, so that way you have that. Let's go. Do you have any bats at your place that I don't have here? Because I know I don't technically have like the bat speed, like driveline bat speeds. So like I wasn't sure if you guys have that or
I have an end load bat.
you have an end load. Let's throw that in there. I think I have another bat that I can make an end load for myself as well here for you to use too. What is that, 4 bats?
Yeah.
See if I can get you like 2 more.
What else do we have at home, bud?
We have a skinny bat, a wood bat, an
What
under.
goes with the end load?
It's like a
Oh.
handle load bat.
Okay, let's throw that on there. Was that the underload?
No,
Or is that a different one?
the skinny's the underload.
The skinny's the underload?
Yeah.
Throw that in there. And then I have a yellow thin bat. I don't know. I think it might be around similar weight as that skinny bat. Maybe it's a hair heavier, but I do have a yellow thin bat
Yeah.
that will
our
work for that.
Skinny bat is 19 ounces.
I think this is right around there.
Underload.
Sweet. So we got 6 for you,
Yeah. 1, 2, 3,
or we have 5?
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have 6.
6. All right. So tools. Tools is a physical object like that connection ball, like the angle boards that are over there, that surfboard that you were trying out earlier. So to me, a tool is just a physical object that we're using to either assist or possibly hinder something that we're trying to work on.
All right.
So let's go connection ball. Let's go angle board. Let's go block. And then let's also throw in there assisted upper half. And I'll show you what that is. I can get you a better marker too, bub. Do I have one right here? No, I don't. Let me get you a better marker, sir.
Thanks.
Behind the bag, between two calls. Trade you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh yeah! Wow.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Money.
Yeah.
So how many is that? 4 or 5?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Beauty. Variables. Variables is something that you will do in the swing. So it's not a physical object, but like you remember bat pointers. So bat pointer would be like a variable. Do you remember swing holds? Swing and then just hold your after. Yep. So swing holds is another one. And then we'll also do whip backs.
Whip backs.
And I'll show you how to do that. Money. Let's go to drills. So I think Happy Gilmore will be good for you. Are there any drills that you like in particular?
I like hook 'em and step backs.
Let's throw hook 'em in there. Let's throw step backs in there. And then let's also throw in ski slides. How's that sound, sir?
Good.
How many drills is that for you?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4. See if we can get 2 more for you. Let's go pendulums. I'll show you how to do that, and you can spell it however you want. Money.
Close enough.
And let's go figure eights. Sweet. How's that sound?
Good.
We'll go over into the far cage and we'll practice these so that way you know how to do them and you feel comfortable doing them.
And I do these for like my warm up.
Yep. So this is where now that we're getting closer to season, okay, we're gonna start to kind of get into more of a rhythm. You'll come in, you'll do your warm up. We'll start in the far cage.
Instead of doing something.
Yep, we'll do like 15, 20-ish minutes of hitting in that cage. You'll go through and you'll kind of design a warm-up out of this menu. Then we'll come over into here and then we'll get into competition. Sound good?
Yeah.
Beauty. Let's take that whiteboard. We'll go over into the far cage. When we get a chance, we'll have your dad take a picture of it as well. And then we'll just go work on those.
Alright, keep this.
I'll snag that from you. Thank you, sir.
And do you want marker?
Marker can go back. You'll see a Rockies cup over there that has a bunch of other markers in it. Let's get to warm-up cage. Boom. Yes, sir. The what? There you go, sir. And then do you mind snagging a picture of that board for me? Yeah, so that's what all these boards are for. All the high school guys will come over. Once they get done with their warm-up, they'll sit down, they'll write out, they'll pick a couple bats, they'll pick a tool, they'll pick a variable, they'll pick 3 drills. They'll go in, and then they hit 3 rounds of warm-ups, and then we go over here into the competition cage. Boom. Let's take this in with us, and let's just go through all the ones that you don't feel the most comfortable with, or maybe we're not sure. Yes, sir.
Want to join that someday?
You will, my guy. You will, especially when we get to that 105, that 120, that 140. The sooner we start hitting those numbers, the sooner we're going to be able to kind of be in a position to do that. Yes, sir.
Why would you scrape on this thing? This other way.
So what we're trying to do is essentially build something that's called decelerating. Let me see that guy real quick. So the idea is it's hard to accelerate multiple things at once. So you have to almost start to decelerate something to allow something else to start to accelerate. So when I go to swing, when my hips turn this way, now it's making it to where my bat is going to decelerate or stop sooner. Yes. In theory, for the specific drills. So a lot of guys will actually do open, and as they go to swing, they get to here. Same page? Yeah, so it's a little bit weird. The idea is to try and make it to where when I go this way, my bat gets there. Because if I keep going here, if I keep spinning this way, my bat might kind of get lacked or like stuck behind me, and now it's really hard to deliver it. Same page? All right. Let's go. Let me turn on your blast.
Right here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let me turn on your blast motion for you. You got your sensor? No worries. What color? Green, green, green. $30, drop 8. And then let me stop this mirror. I got to go straight over to Slammers, essentially. I've got one more lesson after you guys, and then booking it right back over that way, unfortunately. Oh, is that? No, that's not. Darn. He wishes he could be here with you. The Strider. I got practice over at Slammers right after I get done with my last lesson, unfortunately. Yeah. Would be cool. Would be cool. What high school is he going to go to again? That's right. That's right. Alrighty, sir. What's the first thing you want to start to work on? Money. Out of these drills and stuff. What do you have questions on? I have that marker in there so that way we can erase stuff as we go.
Air attack. Oh my god, it's so heavy.
So we got air attack. What else?
Oh, whip back.
Whip back. So let's work on those two right now. So whip back. You're going to go through. You're going to swing. And whenever you finish your swing and we get to here, you're now going to try and whip your bat back faster than how you originally swung going forward. Yeah.
I had a kid once that when I was like my first year playing, he'd swing faster coming back.
So, and I want you to almost imagine like you're hitting the ball in the same location. So let's say this ball is like middle right here. We're going to go forward there. When we whip back, we're going to come back in the same spot. Same page? Sweet. Shmoney. Shmoney, 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 shmoney. Yeah. Yeah, so this is going to kind of be the rhythm, the process with us getting into the season. Boom, and then you'll reset. You're good. Whip it. There you go. Good. Nice, and whip it back. Yeah. Close. Good. Now, you feel that? So that probably means your initial path into the ball wasn't the best. And so when you came back, you noticed it even more. You're welcome. Close. I like it though. I like it though. Nice. Let me see you use your hips to whip it back too. We get here, whip. You know, remember the PVC swings? Yeah, same idea. Once you get it here, use your hips. Yeah, use that whole body there, boy. Yeah. Nice. One more good one. You tell me what's a good one. Yeah, I hope so. Great job, dude. How'd the air attack feel? Good. How'd the whipbacks feel? Money. Great job. All right, so we knocked those two out. What else do you want to work on?
A pendulum.
Pendulum. So, would you like to go same bat, or is there a bat that you want to test out and try?
I want to do heavy spats on the power drill.
Let's do it. There you are, sir. Right there. All right. So pendulum.
Almost lighter.
Good.
There's weight here, and that's like an end of like the dome or something.
So this one is end loaded and also has lead tape right here. So it is both. Very similar-ish to this guy.
Yeah.
So on pendulum, let me see here. You're gonna start in your stance.
Do you want me to move it too, though?
Nope, you're good. We're gonna use it actually.
Yeah, but just for you.
Oh, I appreciate you. You're good. So we're gonna start on our bat. Imagine like you had a flashlight, and your light is trying to shine down this white line, all the way down, straight up, all the way down, and straight up.
Like a 90 BPM.
Yes. Now when we do this, I'm starting here. I'm trying to reach all the way out to the pitcher. When I come back, I'm trying to reach all the way back out here.
This is so I don't.
We don't want to go here. Yeah, it's this way, straight forward.
And I'm gonna hit.
Yep. So you're going to do it once you go to me 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Once you get to here, I'm going to start pitching it. Then you're going to come back and go. Nope, you're fine. Boom.
Oh, that's
Yeah. There you go. Same page?
Yeah.
Beauty. Yes, sir. Start in the middle and go out to me first. 1, 2, 3. Nice. One. More down at the white line. There you go. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. There you go. Keep trying to drive it out to me. The ball. 1, 2, 3. Close. One, 2, 3. Nice. 1, 2, 3. Rhythm, hip separation. So as you're coming back, you're here. As you're coming back, you're striding. So now we're getting the chest closing as the hips are going forward. Great question. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. One back this way. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. How's that feeling? Great job, dude. Great swing. Yes, sir.
Our figure eight's like.
I got you. You want to do it with the air attack? Beauty. So, that's what they like to say. So, figure eights. We're here. We're going to draw like this. Down, down, down. Now, you're going to go, once you complete it 3 times. So, down, down, 1, 2. Once you get to here, 3, and you're going here, I'm going to start pitching it. So you need to go boom, boom. Let me see what that looks like. That's a little deep cut. All right, let me see what that looks like. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Follow it too. So even when you go through, and that's the 3rd one, down and up.
Yeah.
Boom. Let me see you almost try and feel like you're going from your shoulder to your hip, shoulder height, hip, shoulder height, hip. Yeah, get it big loops, big loops. Don't let the barrel drop. Here. You ready? Okay. Bigger. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. All right. Don't let the bat get too stuck behind your head. All right, right now, when you're finishing your figure eight, it's getting really wrapped around your head right now. One, 2, 3. Yeah. Do you feel a difference on that? Okay, good. Same, similar idea, but it's also helping with the idea of the bat path. So making sure that we're going down to up, getting a nice load with that scap. One. Yeah. 2, 3. Close. Finish that whole figure eight. I know it's kind of scary. I'm starting to load it as you're reaching to me. You're fine. You got this. One, 2, 3. Yeah. Way better. Give me 3 more. 1, 2, 3. You feel like you finished your figure eight? Okay. Let me see you finish it. Close that off. 1, 2, 3. Better. Yeah. Make your adjustment. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Hey, yo. Good job. How's that feel? Money. Money, 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 money. Are there any others that you have questions on, or does the rest kind of feel decent?
Decent.
Okay. So we did pendulums.
I think maybe.
So we probably don't feel that confident with them. That's okay. So ski slide is very much like the warm-up drill. Okay, we're starting here. Forward, back, forward, back. On your third one, when you come forward, I'm going to start loading it. You're going to come back and go. Same page?
Yeah.
Let's go your game bat with this. Then I'll turn on blast for you. Any questions on any of those?
No, that was the ski slide. That's the one I didn't know.
Perfect. Oh, I did start it. I just need to refresh that.
The words aren't the same, but I was picturing ski poles. I was curious how that was.
You're like, what the hell?
Do I start going forward or back?
You'll start back and jump forward. So close. Let's do that then on this next one, okay? One, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. There you go. One, 2, 3. Is it reading on the iPad? Okay. Nath. One, 2, 3. Okay, speed guy. Speed demon, speed demon. 2 more. 1, 2, 3. Close. Give me a little bit more distance on your jumps. Yeah. One, 2, 3. Better. Way better. One more here. One, 2, 3. Woo! I'll give you another. You're welcome. Start at the back. Forward. 1, 2, 3. Way better. All right, let's do assisted upper half. So, I got these bands, I think, for like 25. And then I got these orange straps. They're like those ones over there. These are from a different company. I think they were like 50-ish a piece during like Black Friday. If there is any interest in adding to your own cage, but we'll take either one of these guys, either that one or this one. Okay. Now we're gonna bring this guy all the way back here. It's not light. Does a good job of keeping it still. Now, you notice there's an upper half and a lower half. We're gonna make sure that this is at the upper half distance. Okay.
So like what at the upper half is?
This guy. And then you can kind of see what it looks like over on this side. See how lower half is further away? Now, the other thing with this is these bands have the weight on them. Okay. These two green ones will equal 150 pounds. We're going to start with just 70 to begin with. There are more bands inside of this bucket if you want to play around with the weights and stuff like that. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to take this guy. Going to go away from it. There we go. Facing this way, left shoulder in. Okay? Now you're going to rotate this way. Boom. Nope, just there. And now we're hitting.
So this basically just that.
Yeah, it's just assisting you. So watch, go slow motion swing. Notice how as you open up, it pulls you open.
And should I flip it or should I actually start?
Regular swings on this one. And so if you were to take that thing and put it over here, that'd be resisting you. Now, instead of doing your shoulder, if you did your leg, you'd now be working the lower half. Exactly. Same page? Beauty. Oh, yeah. Blew everyone out of the water. All right, you ready, sir? Regular swings on this one. Nice. Go a half step towards me. There you go. Nice. Two more and then we'll take that off. Good. See if you can hit one over my head. Nice. Great job. Take it off. Let's go regular swings to finish it off. Huh? Good. There you go. Good. Nice. A little bit lower, ideal, but that's not bad. Bat flip on your on a good one for me, okay? No worries. Nice. Let's get a pic, sir. Grab that black bucket, help you out.
There's a baseball YouTube guy that and they did a day in the life
Oh, okay.
of prospect guy. And he did it made me think of you. He had like almost like a weightlifting belt that he put on, but then they did the cords
Yes, sir. So I have, they're called like Power Core 360.
Yeah.
I have those, but the one thing is when I'm doing like my high school group, it takes like 15 minutes to put it on and take it off.
Oh,
It is a process because it's one of those where like you can't just like tie one side down and then tie the other side. You have to go like half here, half here, half here, half here. Half. Yes, 100%. And so like it just takes, and then I only have one of each, one upper half, one lower half, and so it just takes years. I was like, man, I got to figure out a way to make this just faster. So I was like, oh, I could just have these little mobile stations of weight, and there we go. I wanted, when I was at Fast, I pitched to Jason and them, allowing me to drill in D-rings into the ground to essentially then just have it to where it's stationary.
Yeah.
And you just clip up to it and then go. And you could like just have the turf lay over the top of it.
No.
Didn't get that approved, but
I'm sad how much fast I didn't see you.
I know. But now I have my own spot
Yeah. Faster.
with the Fast turf. So we have half of Fast in here.
We're gonna come see the same week that you announced that you were leaving to Driveline.
No.
I think we told you this, but he was working with Jake Epstein,
Yep.
who, you know, that's who I worked with when I was in college. And then he was taking his job in Missouri to be the hitting coach. So like he was leaving, so like I had found you, and I was like, all right, we're gonna go find this guy. And then once he left, you had your like, I'm going to Driveline. I was like, ah.
No. How about now, Bubba? Grab the whiteboard for me and your drink. Yep.
So what am I looking to help with the wedge? Because we just got like a little wedge pitching mound that I think would work.
With this guy?
But yeah. That
So
was on the list, right?
yes. So when he's doing like
That's
hook,
what you meant, angle.
yes, sir. So a couple different options. You can one go here, and so that way we're loading up and we have to almost like sit on that side, or you can go in here, work with it going this way, not step on the bat. So you can go
We
both.
used it for him before, and it was for him because he wasn't getting into his heel.
Ah, yeah.
So, but, okay.
And so that's what we use them in here for. So like, let's say Happy Gilmore's is on that list. So he could start like here, step into this here, come all the way around, and then go. Or he could step to it here, come all the way around, and then go. Then also you could flip it because one side's more angled than the other. So like whatever works best.
Yeah.
And the main thing is just making it to where if I'm set up here, I don't want the moment I pick this foot up, I don't want it to be like just driving forward.
Yeah.
So it's being able to kind of find that balance, be able to almost like sit and then be able to drive off of that.
So I was meaning to ask you this today too. So what's the, I don't know how to phrase this, like a good forward move? Like when does a good forward move become bad?
In my opinion,
Because he's been getting more into his hip, right? And as he's getting more into his hip, he's moving forward more. So it's like,
I would say biggest thing is as long as he's able to make it to where when he lands, stops moving forward.
okay.
So if it's like land and I can't stop myself, that's too much. But if it's there, like think like Bryce Harper in like late 2010s, where he was like it was here, and then it was like a big like move forward, but the moment that foot landed, everything stopped moving forward, and then everything just rotated.
Yeah.
So I would say he's like an extreme example of like a lot of center mass movement,
Right.
but being able to stop and control that.
Okay.
So it's like I would say a happy medium of like we do want to be able to go forward, but we have to make sure the hips are loaded to then do that,
Yeah.
rather than it just being kind of going forward.
Yeah.
So as long as he's being able to plant and then turn rather than a plant and kind of keep going,
Yeah.
that's where I would say that kind of line is at.
Okay. Okay.
Does that help?
Yeah.
Good.
So, from like just a math reaction point standpoint, right? Like every move forward is decreasing how much time you have to hit the ball,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, yeah.
So you are wanting, almost imagine as like putting it like a bullet in the chamber of like going here, like getting that extra stretch.
Yeah.
Because if we just stay, ideally, if you were to stay back, you have more time to react, but I may not be ready to. So it's like a happy balance of like being able to not necessarily go too far forward,
Yeah.
but go forward enough to where you're loaded, you're able to be almost like a spring. So it's like loading that spring aspect.
Yeah. Okay.
So just like that happy medium.
Yeah.
Because like you say, you don't want to go too far forward because now causing a lot more issue.
Right.
But you also don't want to do the opposite of like too far back.
Yeah.
I work a lot of stuff with guys being more back because I feel like 70% of the issue with younger guys is they'll pick the foot up and then everything immediately just jumps forward.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time we work on that half. That's where we were probably at for a majority of the time. Now it's kind of finding that happy balance of like still going forward, but still having the hips loaded,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Okay. Sweet. Thank you.
Of course. Yes, sir. No, Luke has not been in since I've had it. He will sign it. That is Nate Brown, Arapahoe High School senior. Yep, that's when he got it as a freshman. And then I did have a fast, actually I don't think I had a fast sign for 95 plus. Oh, I did, but it just had like the fast logo on it. So I just wanted a sign that just had my logo. So that way, no matter where I go, I can hang it. Back onto the table, sir. There should be that dry, is there a dry erase? Yeah.
So Chase always wants to hit every morning. So
Love that.
we do. And we go kind of just as a warm up. We do some wall swings. Just standing a bat length away from the wall to like stay inside. Like it's just what always made my swing feel right. And we started doing that years ago when he was coming around this way, right, to get him to check in. So we do that, and then we do it's all just flips this time of year, because it's so cold in the morning. We just do power trainer, end load, handle load. Shorty now, since he got that for Christmas, the underload, and then his game bat. But we're just doing flips and just having him swing. So should we adapt to this stuff?
I would say look to, and I apologize, let me grab that whiteboard again.
No, I can just.
So what I would say is I want in these day-to-days to have like a menu like that for them. And then how we do our warm-up scenario is we'll go 3 rounds. And then they'll pick 2 bats. They'll go 3 swings with one, 3 swings with the other. They're going to pick 1 tool, so like the connection ball, for all 3 rounds.
Yeah.
They'll pick 1 variable for all 3 rounds.
Yeah.
And then they'll pick 3 drills, 1 drill per round. And so this is how we kind of adapted the warm-up process.
Yeah.
So I'll give them a few choices, and then they'll essentially come in and, hey, I'm going to find these 2 bats. I'll do this 1 tool, this 1 variable. I'll do these 3 drills.
Yeah.
So I would say you don't have to adapt this 100%, but I don't want you to feel like variable is like a separate thing. So we do 10 swings with this, then we do 10 swings with this, then these are all together.
Yeah.
So it's the tool and the variable and the bat and the drill. So I would say try and, if you're able to incorporate that, I think that would be awesome.
Yeah.
But I think you guys have a pretty good setup. So I don't want to start making it complex math when, if he enjoys going out and doing it, it doesn't have to be a mathematical equation.
Yeah.
If he wants to do that, awesome. But if it's like, if that hinders him not wanting to go out, and I don't think it would, but it's like, all right, I got to make all this stuff up.
Right.
Don't do it then. Like, just go have fun. Just go swing the bat. But if you are just bored, like that's how I'll wake up from sleeping and I'm like, oh, I have a new drill. Oh, I have a new setup I could do. Like that's what I enjoy. So if you're sitting there and you're like, man, I kind of want to build out my program tomorrow. What could I do? Boom. That's what you could do. Don't have to though. So
If he wants to, yeah.
Yeah.
If not, what you guys have been doing is absolutely amazing. So I don't want to mix up anything.
Cool. Last thing for me. Do you want me to just make a bat for here?
I
Or
wouldn't have.
too hard to.
No, I want to post. They're all like I would say like what you've been doing with the environment is perfect too. So like because I see that there's like front toss, I see the other stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't necessarily ran into the issue too many times because I think you're probably the most by far. Not that I think I know by far you guys are the most consistent aspect of like going out, labeling everything.
Yeah.
I haven't necessarily needed to. Yeah, big knucks. I haven't necessarily needed to do that because none of the other guys do that. So I can just hit undefined and pitching machine between the two.
Yeah.
So like if that's easier on your end as well, we can 100% do that. But what you have already been doing, I'm able to kind of read through it. So like it's perfect.
Yeah. Sweet.
Let's go over some blast motion readings.
It was pretty good. All of them, almost all of them were in the 50s.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Oh
I neglected my duties.
yeah. All right. Oh no, there we go. 119, 26.
No. It is stunning to me that that pine tar is dead.
Like
The rag and the scooping it and all that stuff, it's just dead. And I'm so surprised, like in the era of like
all the
everybody wants
accessories.
everything, that no one is getting the.
The-
I know it was a mess. I mean, mine was disgusting, but like
You can make it
was
pretty
such a
cool
thing.
too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the little rag, little pa.
Yeah.
Not a thing. And like, I'll show this to kids, and I have a. That's what they look like, newer. But like, do you have like pine tar? I'm like, yeah, right there. And they don't want it. Like they just want the little.
Yeah.
Like-
Well, and just the look of
Yeah,
the
it just
stuff,
looks good.
Like,
Look,
like
you get
mixing some dirt.
all of a sudden you start getting a little bit on the helmet, a little bit. It
Oh, I
looks.
just straight up put it on.
I remember, was it Justin Turner that with the Dodgers would just have like the giant, just yeah, not a thing, not a thing. Like I had to show and we call them power stripes. Was this a thing for you at all?
Mm-mm.
So I mean, I still have bats from when I was in middle school over there that have them, but it was just like this is how many inches it is. But then also, if you're someone that doesn't like pine tar all the way, you just load this up, and then your fingers can like just slip right in, and you kind of go back and forth, and now you got your pine tar. And like I'll show kids that, and they're like, I've never seen anything like that. Like the idea or the concept of that, I've never even thought of. And like,
It's I mean, it's a disaster.
Oh my
right?
gosh.
Like you really, I don't know if your cleanliness
now
is high enough. But
you might. I think it would be pretty easy to make some rags like that. Get a little Velcro to make it lock in.
yeah.
That could be a little business right there.
know.
Bring it back.
Oh, no.
You got your numbies?
No.
It's still loading.
It's making.
Perfect. So I thought of another question. Composite only facility. Like, does that include him?
No.
Okay.
Once he gets into the close to that drop through range, I do have 5 bats or 6 bats that got ordered. We got 2 32s, 3 30, 2 33s, 3 32s, 1 31, and I already have 2 other 31s in there. I already have 2 other 33s in there. It's just making it the sound. It's just been so much nicer. Oh my gosh! But then also kids are like noticing like where they're hitting it
Oh, you
on
learn
the
a
bat.
lot real quick.
Mm-hmm. So it's like that part's been nice too, but he's good for right now.
Yeah.
No worries there.
What day is it?
The 19th.
Nah, it must just still be loading.
Hey, if you guys need to go, I know it's 2:15. You can dip.
No, it's fine. You're a little cold here. Yeah.
My favorite when it hasn't been loading, and I go, let me see it, and like just as I see it load in, and it's like, dude, what are we? It's right. I swear it wasn't there. I don't know. It's there for. Let's see here. You said you were looking for. We need the 19th, right? Well, dude, it's like right there. Checking. It might load in here in a sec for us, and if not, no worries. While we're waiting for that, though, takeaways. What you got?
So I like the new like menu thing, and I think that's gonna be like a good warm up. And so will I do that? So I do all that stuff, and then just instead of hitting off the tramp, I do like the menu thing.
You could, if you want. So we'll look to do this stuff. We're gonna do 3 rounds on the warm up cage moving forward.
Sure.
When we do those 3 rounds, that's when we'll kind of put this together.
Mhm.
I think it would be beneficial. Like, there's a reason why I'm requiring this for not just you, for all my high school guys too. Like, I think there's a lot of benefit in this. There's a system that I've been trying to figure out the verbiage for, like tool, variable. Like, I've known that I've wanted to do something like that. I just haven't been able to figure it out to have it in a way like this. But now that I have, like, tool, variable, drill, bat, like being able to separate it, I think there'd be a lot of benefit in doing it. Now, I'm not going to say, like, when you're hitting off the tramp that you have to do it.
Yeah.
The trampoline is very much your warm-up to get you ready and how you determine that.
So I should do. I'm gonna still hit off the tramp.
Yep. And you just do, like, if you want to do this on the tramp, you can. You don't have to. Once we get into the cage for our 3 warm-up rounds, we will be doing this. So if you want to get a head start on it, you could. But no matter what, we're already going to be doing that. So you don't have to. Again, like, the tramp is more so I want you to get done with that last swing and be like, gosh, I feel amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. So you do this right there. It's been right there this whole time.
Hey, it's 50.
Let's go, baby.
50.9.
Oh, wait, 50.9? Not even a 50, a 50.9.
7.
Nice.
14.
Mm-hmm.
And 17.
Okay. I thought you said 70 for a second. We're about to be pretty concerned. What's up, Bob?
53.2.
Ooh. What was the max rotation?
10.2.
Nice. Any other takeaways besides new menu, good warm-up?
No.
Money, Bubba.
Hey, Father.
You're welcome, sir. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Trying to start a